Literally just minutes into the game, Daemon X Machina reminds us that there aren't enough games like it these days. You'd think we'd be seeing more high-octane mech action with a deep layer of customization in this day and age, but it's been almost a decade since the last Armored Core game. Apart from games like Gundam Breaker, these type of mecha games are relegated to indie titles made with a whole lot of love. That's why we here at GameMate are very excited about the first few hours of Daemon X Machina. We haven't seen everything yet, but we're definitely hyped to share with you guys our first impressions in a game that caters to the primal desire of wanting to see giant robots go guns blazing. The game starts off with the Moonfall Calamity, which involves a big chunk of the moon crashing onto Earth, creating a global catastrophe that sets the stage for a post-apocalyptic narrative, and some really epic game environments in the process. In the world of Daemon X Machina, mercenaries are hired to fight off the Immortals, a corrupt AI faction that has rebelled against humanity. Giant mechs known as arsenals are utilized to get this job done. In an effort to neutralize the enemy once and for all, an alliance is formed among merc factions. A variety of quirky characters are introduced in the beginning, but the game doesn't really do a good job at making us care about them or their motivations. Then again, we're only a couple of hours into the game, so we'll reserve our judgment for now. We do want to point out that the localization can be a hit or miss.
I do what I want! You two can kick rocks for all I care!
It's not for any lack of talent though, as the cast includes Keith Silverstein, Max Mittelman, and Erica Lindbeck. But there's only so much these guys can do if the writing isn't as good.
Oh my, aren't you precious? Sheesh.
Part of the game's selling point is of course the mech building, albeit not as extensive as Armored Core or Mass Builder. You should also try this game if you like Daemon X Machina, by the way. We do think it's much more effective as your build boosts stats that actually have applications to the battlefield. As you play through the game, you'll be able to obtain and develop parts and weaponry for your arsenal. The parts you implement have the potential to make you tankier or more agile depending on your playstyle. Of course, how can you forget about all the fun toys you can use? Your mech can also come with a variety of weapons such as your usual arsenal of ordnances, like tracking missiles, an assortment of firearms, swords, and many more. Not only will your arsenal look badass, but it would also be a force to be reckoned with. A lot of the games that came before Daemon X Machina were notorious for their steep learning curve when it came to effectively controlling your mech during combat scenarios. But alas, that's not a problem here. Soaring through the air, or skating through the sand felt very fluid, and it's something that you get the hang of at the very first mission. Shooting with your mech is made convenient as the targeting system auto-aims at everything that goes inside your reticule. This may give the impression that things may get too easy, but the frantic nature of ground and air combat makes it seem like the game is more interested in proper positioning and maneuvering from the player than twitch skill aiming. Plus, it would kinda make sense if a highly advanced mech from the future had an accurate targeting system. Cause, you know, some of us just have aiming. If guns ain't your thing, you can also just cut the Immortals to pieces. Melee isn't as janky as some of the Armored Core games, since your arsenal can close the distance as long as you've successfully locked on the enemy. Plus, you can follow it up with another attack if you choose to dual wield some swords. What are you, an anime protagonist? Oh, wait. So let's see here. A bit of mercenary politics, a dash of apocalyptic setting, and a buttload of customization. It seems we have here the recipe of an Armored Core game. Well, it might be because Kenichiro Sokada cooked up this game. This guy worked on a lot of Armored Core, by the way, if that wasn't obvious enough already. So if you're looking for a mech game with fluid controls and an outrageous amount of customization that screams Armored Core nostalgia, it's very likely Daemon X Machina is a solid choice. So what do you think about this game and the mecha genre in this day and age? What other games you wanted to cover? Sounds off in the comments below. If you're still looking for a game to play, then we suggest you tune in for more as we go over our Mech Week. Till then, this is GameMate Information Station, signing off.